from Australia. So Carlos, he says, "Hi, Danny. Love the show. Quick one about my take on abortions. I've always been pro-choice with limits, but now that I'm getting older, 40, I'm starting to be more uncomfortable with the idea of it. I still think it has its place, though. I have a 14-month-old boy and another boy on the way in 5 months. Boys, fellas. So I have had recent experience with the whole process. I think before heartbeat is fine, which I think first 6 weeks and also up to 16 weeks. The tests for chromosomal abnormalities can be done at 10 to 12 weeks at the earliest. So I think in the case that the test comes back as high risk, you should be allowed to have an abortion. If you so choose, 16 weeks will give you 4 to 6 weeks to think about it. I don't know what I'd do personally, as both of mine have come back as low risk, but some of those chromosome issues can be horrible, like the baby won't even live past birth or sometimes a year or two. As for Down syndrome, again, I think I'm thankful we haven't had to make that choice, but I think having the option there is a good thing. Kind regards." So the interesting thing about the Down syndrome. So I don't know personally, but I had a friend who told me that he had a friend who they did the screening for Down syndrome and it came up, I guess, positive, and then they had an abortion just based off of that fact. And so that's eugenics. Like that is, I know, like that's the thing again where we go like, okay, this is starting to push it because, you know, that was kind of like one of the things we like were talking shit about Hitler for, you know, like that Hitler, bad dude, all the Jew stuff and the gypsies and the, you know, all the bad stuff he did, and eugenics was on there. That was bad. That's one of the, you know, the people put up, they have their pros and cons for Hitler, and I guess the trains on time is the pros and then most cons, but one of the cons was eugenics, and that is eugenics. I was in a grocery store yesterday in Toronto, and there was a guy with Down syndrome who was working there. It's not like, I mean, I understand there's varying degrees, but he fucking had a job. I have friends who don't have Down syndrome who don't work. This guy was working there. So, you know, that is eugenics. And again, now, if you say, hey, this kid's not going to live past 12 months, different debate. It's hard. It's a hard question to navigate. I understand that. But again, I think we did recently agree that eugenics was bad until science made eugenics an easy decision. And then we're going, it's not a big deal. Eugenics isn't the end of the world.